Hi, this is the masked seismograph. Now I bet a lot of you Dead Space fans are highly anticipating the Dead Space 3 game that's been announced to be released possibly in 2013. Whether it's going to be released that particular year is unknown. I wouldn't be surprised if it was released in 2014 because, let's be honest here, Dead Space has amazing graphics and the gameplay is very fun. And I wouldn't be surprised if it took them that long to develop another Dead Space game, the third one. There's been a lot of speculation about this game, positive and negative. First off, a lot of people are worried that this game is no longer going to be as scary as the first two have been. Because apparently there's a co-op kind of thing going on in the storyline. People are worried about that, and I know it's kind of a different step, and yeah, personally, I've always liked kind of just the all-on-your-own kind of thing for Dead Space. That's really just one thing that makes it different, one thing that really makes it scarier. I really hope that they kind of carry on with kind of a single-player thing throughout most of the story mode. And then, one thing I really like about this game is the whole idea of the snow planet. It kind of reminds me of Lost Planet, I'm not going to lie. Lost Planet, it takes place on a snow planet, and he's fighting off a bunch of monsters. And well, on Dead Space now, I like that because I feel like that really ups the element of surprise. For instance, they used to pop out of the floor through vents and stuff on the first two, but now they can actually pop out through the snow anywhere. You're always going to be on your guard. You have no idea where they're going to be coming from. And plus, I understand that there's going to be a new necromorph. This particular necromorph resembles a human more. They look more like a zombie, like somebody stumbling towards you. It actually looks like a person rather than the average necromorph that looks much different. I guess the pukers kind of look like people from the second one. But the slashers, they're very, very tall and have those two really long arms that are coming out of the upper shoulder area. But anyways, then when you actually kill these particular necromorphs, 3 arms sprout from their waist, when half their body falls off, and they continue to attack you. They were kind of the head guy over with Dead Space. He seemed like he was kind of excited, but I don't really think that's really the greatest idea. It's different, but I don't think it's really as great as he thought it was. But still, it just kind of brings more variety into the game, I guess. Kind of like how they have those exploding monsters. One is the big green or big yellow exploding thing that they're dragging around. I think they're called exploders. Another thing is Ellie from Dead Space 2. I wonder if they're going to incorporate her into the game as well. She was kind of somebody you were working with in Dead Space 2. Somebody who was doing while you're doing one objective, she was always in the background somewhere else on the space station, the Sprawl, doing something else. I wonder if they're going to incorporate her into the game, because at the end you and her escape on the ship away from the Sprawl, and supposedly now have crashed onto the snow planet. But I'm not entirely sure how they're going to play that out. I also wonder if Isaac will still have dementia, because I really like that particular factor of Dead Space 2, because it was another clever way to surprise you. They hit you with him experiencing random scenes where people instead of in the ice chamber place, the little chambers, suddenly he saw people inside of them and transforming into the necromorphs and really scary, and then suddenly it just goes back to the way it actually is. And that happened several times in different places. And plus he saw Nicole, but I don't think that's going to make an appearance anywhere. Nicole, him seeing her. I'm just not really sure what the storyline's going to be. Unitology, I doubt that that's going to make an appearance, since he destroyed the marker in the second one. and I'm not really sure if unitology is going to play a huge role in this particular game. But it's interesting. Like, I'm just really interested to see what they do with this. I've always loved the storylines. I always thought they were very clever, and I hope I feel the same for this game when it finally comes out, because I've been really excited about it. It actually looks like it's going to be good. A lot of people are worried, though, that the gameplay isn't going to be as good as the other games. Like, it looks for the most part the same. It looks like it plays like Dead Space 2. Like, I know that Dead Space 2 played a lot different than Dead Space 1. Well, not really different. It's just there was some different. I remember some buttons were swapped. Nothing major, but there were a lot of new weapons and stuff and new things to utilize. It was a lot different than Dead Space 1, though. I don't think it's going to be that different from Dead Space 2, not nearly as much as Dead Space 1 and 2, but I'm just more interested in just how they evolve the storyline here. And plus a multiplayer mode. I wonder if they're going to have a multiplayer mode, like on live, or maybe even a survival mode like they had on the iPhone app game of Dead Space. I'll have to talk about the iPhone app for Dead Space in a different video. But I just really can't wait to see what they do with this. But anyways, it's going to be released possibly in 2013. I really hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, and well, just subscribe and listen to my random chatting videos. So yeah, just hope you guys are just as excited about this as me.